And the reason he focused on the resurrection is this. If Paul had simply gone in there and said, let me tell you about a man named Jesus who taught the following, well, then Jesus is just another burger on the grill, okay? Jesus is just another God and another altar, and that's the last thing they needed. And Paul's point was he's not just another God with another altar. He has come to replace all the gods and all the altars because God has done something new in the world for the world, and he punctuated the claim by raising this man, Jesus, his son, from the dead. A resurrection of a human who claimed to be more than human in their lifetime. If this was true, okay, if this was true, this trumped even the best philosophy of the dead philosophers and the dying philosophers in Athens. This was like if God had done, because all the philosophy was guesswork and all the stories were ancient stories. But if God had done something in their generation, in their lifetime, and it involved raising a man from the dead, then that would change everything. So they take Paul to a place that you can visit today if you ever go to Athens. They take him to Mars Hill. Mars Hill is this giant outcropping of rock at the foot of the Acropolis. You can Google it and see it. And this is where the philosophers met and argued. So they take Paul to Mars Hill. You can go there today and climb up on the top of Mars Hill and see the Acropolis. They take him to Mars Hill. They invite, the best and the brightest of the philosophers, because what Paul is advocating for is so different and so unique. They decide the city fathers need to hear what he's talking about. And so there he stands. Can you picture this? Now, on the Acropolis, there are even more temples. So there he is with that as a background. And they ask him, they say, look, stranger, these strange things that you're teaching us and trying to introduce to us, what do they mean? And so he tells them, because now he has their undivided attention. Now I want you to picture this. He is all alone in Athens. He is a foreigner. And he is about to do his best to dismantle not simply their worldview, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of Athenian and Greek worldview. To which we would ask Paul or ask Luke, who documented this for us, what in the world was he thinking? I mean, why would he do this? And it's because the Apostle Paul was absolutely confident God had done something in their generation. He raised Jesus from the dead, which punctuated everything Jesus claimed about himself, about God, and about you, and about me.